Please tell us your hypochondriac story.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about hypochondriac and the origin of that word. So there was a long time ago, I actually don't know when it was, that patients were complaining of rib side pain. Okay, they would go and they would tell their doctors, and doctors would do all the checks that they knew. They would even cut them open and take a look, and they couldn't find anything. So what they did was they started to think that these patients were just making it up, that this pain wasn't real, it was more something in the mind. And what happened was hypochondria literally means below ribs. So what happened was is that word hypochondria started to morph into a noun, hypochondriac, which is a person who now has a symptom that they're making up. It's more of a mental symptomology. In Chinese medicine, rib side pain has been associated with a hyper stress response for thousands of years. It's in the literature. So when people have a hyper stress response, they hold tension in many possible areas. You can hold tension in neck and shoulders, that's common, face, you get headaches, you can hold it in the belly, acid reflux, you can hold it in the ribs. People get rib side pain like you're talking about. So this process of relaxation, there's the physical process of needing to relax muscular tension, digestive function, all of that in the body. But when you talk about the mind-body relationship, the body holds knots of tension that are related to the mental processes, and the mind holds tension related to your preconceived ideas, your emotional tensions. All of that is stored. So when people start to physically experience this, they're starting to experience pathology, being sick due to a constant pattern of holding on. Everything wants to let go. We just don't know how to do it. So hopefully you find a healthcare practitioner, they can help relax that. That's why you come see me. But the spiritual process of relaxation can have a very physical, real component for some people at certain times, where it's related to a mental, emotional, spiritual configuration. And the process is to stay and to let it unwind. So that's why oftentimes an anchor practice is necessary. Otherwise, all of the anxiety and the tension around it, the what is it coming from, all of that just spirals out and you don't get it resolved. But if you can have an anchor practice, whatever it is your anchor practice is, and you're just aware of what that sensation is, and you just let that sensation be there as you return to your anchor practice, if you stay long enough, the energy of this practice and the energy of your tension, your stagnation will relax. So that holds true to everything. If you're able to stay long enough with your tension, then it eventually will relax. It might have a climax that's very scary and uncomfortable for you. So you might wrestle with it a lot. You might say, oh, it's uncomfortable. Oh, it really hurts. And then next time you do it, it might come back stronger. It might take a long time. But eventually, this dissipation, this relaxation, is what can happen to the body and the mind. Give it a shot.